Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 3 of the Neota Network. Good morning if you're in the North America region. Good afternoon if you're in the UK, mainland Europe region, and a very, very good evening if you've managed to join us from the Asia Pacific region or Australia. My name is Max Paterson. I'm the Global VP of Customer Success, and I wanted to welcome you to day 3 of the content we've got for you. Thanks for joining us again. If you've managed to catch any of the content in the previous 2 days, if you haven't, don't worry. We've got lots of recordings we're going to be sharing once the Neota Network is through. And we've got some really great stuff today for you. But first, I wanted to sort of introduce everyone to what's in store for today and give everyone a little bit context for the Neota Network if you're not as familiar. This is actually our third Neota Network for the North American region, our second for the UK, and our first one for the APAC region. And really, we created this as a chance for everyone who's familiar or in the Neota sphere to sort of connect with each other, not just us to connect with you as a company, but also for you to connect with each other and really share your use cases, share your successes, share your stories, so that we can create that sense of community and that community discussion so that everyone can really get on the next level and really progress together. So I'll give a little background of sort of what 2020s look like, what the end of 2019s look like, to give context for what we've done in that year since the last Neota Network, and then jump into some of the ways we think you can share with each other and we can share with you going forward. So a little bit about Neota. We have about 10,000 plus active users, about 3,000 applications deployed, about 100 plus customers around the world, including 20 of the 50 top global law firms. At our core, we are a platform company. So Neota Logic is a platform that you can build and scale expertise through digital solutions. So we've been around for about 10 years. Actually, next month, we'll be celebrating our 10-year anniversary. And in the past year, we've actually made quite a bit of progress on a few different fronts. One, internally, as we've grown the company, about 20% of our headcount has grown over the past year, and that's sort of gone in line with customer growth and product growth. And really, because of that growth overall, we found that this Neota Network is now more relevant than ever. So we really wanted to have these user groups, which we started in the past, but want to grow going forward, so that you can, as I mentioned, you can share with each other and you can grow with us. So why don't I kick off about some of the initiatives, the new initiatives that we're announcing during this Neota Network and that we've been working on for the past year. So probably the most relevant initiative that you'll hear about today, and you may have heard about or alluded to in the past 2 days, is our Neota online community. So this is an online forum that you can log on to as a customer and chat with each other and share with each other. The ability to make posts, the ability to interact, to follow things, to not only get information from us, but also share with each other. And the idea here is this is going to complement our support channels, complement our user manual, complement the Neota University, which is our self-service learning tool, in addition to all of the other marketing pieces that we do. So the white papers, the social media blasts, the press releases, but this really is a two-way street. So you'll be able to get on there, pose your questions, and really chat and chat with each other. So that'll be presented a little later this afternoon from Vinay Varma, one of our solutions architects. So definitely a must-catch presentation if you haven't already subscribed to it. The other thing we've really invested in the past year, and things that you'll hear about especially today, are more intuitive and powerful tools included in your subscription and included in the Neota Logic suite. So most notably are going to be Canvas and Workflow. Canvas being the truly drag and drop, completely online application building tool that requires no education. So you can come in there. We have 3 about 1-minute videos that help give you context for what you're seeing. But what we've seen so far is that people, even lawyers, anyone that's never participated in sort of the technological or app building or product development process can get in there and actually build some stuff, prove some concepts, build MVPs, those sort of things. So that's Canvas. Workflows, which is the ability to connect multiple apps together through a visual flow. So you can actually plot and chart out where users will pass through the flow, where they might be booted out, where there might be approval processes or toll gates, eventually plotting through the golden path through any particular flow that you've got. Both those things, myself and another solutions architect, Moses Harding, will be presenting on later today. That'll be about a 25-minute, half-hour session. If you haven't subscribed to that, I definitely recommend it. And we're not necessarily going to be teaching you how to use it, but trying to walk through all the features so you can understand how you can best leverage it. So that'll be later this afternoon. And finally, other pieces and other aspects of the Neota Logic system. So the word toolbar add-in, a lot of document automation pieces, look and feel pieces, those types of things that we've really developed in 2020 and are going to develop more into 2021. And last but not least, we want to help the greater legal and compliance community adapt to the new business landscape. So I'm going to touch on it in a minute, but we've seen obviously with a lot of focus on COVID-related initiatives and the new remote working environments, that we've seen now more than ever more automation, especially document automation and workflow use cases. So it's something that we've focused on and are going to share more and more of. What else have we been doing? Well, lots of hackathons, both run by us and participated in by other global institutions. I think our tool, because you can stand something up and get it out the door so quickly, has lent itself to that, which has then led to actually applications deployed and developed further. We are continuing commitment to the pro bono space and closing that access to justice gap, a big sort of belief within the company and run strong, as well as moving into new geographies. So a big push we've seen into the Asia Pacific region and as well into continental Europe. So from our offices in Australia, from our offices based in London, we've seen more and more acceptance of legal technology as the industry has grown into new regions, so have we. And as I mentioned, the COVID-related pieces, just wanted to touch on, because it's such a big piece of the business year that's happened, a big milestone, is that we've really helped our customers, helped our partnered organizations build and deploy COVID apps to rapidly react to the different needs that they've got. So we've seen everything from back to work compliance pieces all the way through to document automation pieces and everything in between. A lot of notifications from everything from wills and estates all the way through to real estate and other M&A deals even. So as we've seen COVID really disrupt and affect how the globe is doing business, and especially in the legal space, we've helped our customers adapt to that space as well. Finally, with this, after this this Neota Network, what can you expect? Well, we're definitely going to be in touch after the event, and as well, we're going to be sharing all of the recordings and all of the pieces that have made up the Neota Network. So if you've missed a particular session or there's one that you can't make, let us know, and we'll be reaching out. So there'll be lots of recordings and sharing afterwards. And finally, if this is all new to you, maybe you're a prospect, maybe you're a partnered organization, if you want to go deeper in some of the newer features, we're always around. Feel free to reach out. We're happy to we do lots of design thinking, ideation workshops, all the way through to helping scope applications, building applications, and getting things out the door. So without further ado, we have a lot of great content today, so I won't go through the whole schedule. However, I would recommend that you go through the schedule yourself and see if there's anything in particular that you think you've missed or that you want to attend. But welcome to the Neota Network. Welcome to the final day. And we are really excited to share the content we've got with you today and are excited to move with you through your Neota Logic journey. So happy sharing, happy sense of community, and really excited for the rest of today. So thanks for joining us and hope you enjoy.